Hey everyone, your girl list here is now officially 8:39. I'm very happy and excited, obviously, whenever I realized this morning that I am officially now 2 weeks away from my Ain't Nothing Sweeter Than Georgia Peaches. Obviously, my voice is still adjusting. Last night, you guys can see, obviously, I had to apply Hella Vicks again, which is absolutely insane. So, I think from now on, because I did get a little snippet on my watch this morning that said, pollen and just grass and just all these different vegetations, right? Grass isn't really a vegetation, but yes, all of those are going to be increasing. So obviously last night I tried for like 30 minutes and it didn't work. So I put on my Vicks. And yes, obviously that was about it. So yes, obviously it was a while till I fell asleep. So rule of thumb now for the rest of June. Well, obviously June hasn't officially started yet. But yes, basically you guys get the point. From the beginning of June, I'm just going to start putting that on right away so I'm able to sleep, right? So that'll be crazy, guys. That's just wild. They have to do that. So probably on Tuesday morning. Yeah, so Tuesday when I go check my trail cam, I'll swing by a retailer that sells that Vicks. So I think there's actually a CVS along the way. So probably just stop in there and get another twin pack. Because, guys, that is just insane. You know, I tried really hard too, but I just, you know, even like really focusing on my breathing, and then once my body is asleep, my body will take care of it for me. So obviously, everybody knows that happens right when you're asleep. Your brain is still active though, right? Because if your brain wants it active and it wants it telling your heart to beat, right? And your lungs, right, to breathe, right? Us humans just do it naturally, right? Well then, yes, obviously, there would be a date of death, right? And there would be an obituary, there would be a tombstone that has everything filled in, or there would be an urn, right? And all of that stuff, right? So since that doesn't happen, that's how we know that our brain is still active while we're sleeping. So again, guys, hopefully, this ceases, and then hopefully, definitely know on Monday, you know, maybe even on Monday, which obviously is tomorrow, whenever I mow my grass, I might just do something then, because guys, this is just insane. But anyhow, I mean, that's pretty much the gist, I already showed my short from yesterday, so, I'm officially going to go ahead and empty off my rack here, my clothing rack, and then I'm going to finish my Peach World. I might actually have a lollipop today since we're getting close. I'm down to 5, but you guys can tell, So it's already been 2 months, and I went from a dozen to 5. So I ate half a dozen in 2 months because those things are good, guys. Yes. So and I can also get more this fall when I go, and see if I can make them last until, But that's one of those things where you're you know, because I'm only having like one a day usually when I do, but it's like you're negatively teasing yourself because it's like, oh, I really want one. I mean, they're good. It's not like I'm eating, it's not like it has a week's worth of, let's say cholesterol, right, in there, the bad kind, which is LDL. So it's not like it has a very, very, very unhealthy, as much as you should have in a week, right, in one of those, right? So it's literally just sugar, which can obviously easily, but you guys get the point. It's like negatively tease myself. So yeah, I'll definitely, though, like I said, continue to look at some fall foliage here this morning too. But not while I'm walking around. I'll probably listen to some music walking around. But I still can't get over this tan too, guys. This is insane. So yeah. Anyhow, guys, I'll officially, like I said, though, go ahead and I'll get going. And I will talk to everyone as soon as I get some more exercise here. Taking it slow this morning so far. It took me an additional like 20 minutes because I was eating, on just one side, so that'll probably definitely be over here by the middle of the month, though. Again, June. I'm talking like it's June because it's as good as June for me. So, anyhow, guys, let me go ahead and do some walking around, and we'll talk to you guys later. Alright guys, so it's now officially 11:05. I have since obviously watched 2 Pirates highlights. Obviously, it was crazy because remember how in the San Francisco Giants, obviously the series right before that second game, right, the Giants hit it out of the park, right, into the San Francisco Bay, and then, obviously, after that, then the Pirates, right, overtook, right, so the home team still lost, right, even after the, crushed it out of the park, and then not quite a grand salami though, but yes, and then obviously this time the Pirates were ahead 3-0 because of pitcher interference, right? That was crazy to see, because they kept throwing the ball around, and then everybody kind of moved over one place, and the first base was already clear, so like first base was like, just running in to kind of watch, I guess. And then second base, there was still the person safe there, so they had to move back, right? Trying to get them at third, right? It was pretty funny. But yeah, obviously it was interference, right? So you would think then that momentum change would go for Pittsburgh, but it didn't. So that was crazy. And then obviously last night as well, I didn't share about Atypical. So it was good. He actually said something that I probably should have known right at the start of the video, and that is that snow obviously absorbs sound, so that's also why it sounds different, right, when people blow their leaf blowers, right, in the fall time compared to running them in the winter time when there's snow on the ground. So that's kind of cool. And then obviously, he tried to get back with her, Paige, right? So Sam tried to get back with Paige, and she's just like, well, once you know what you want, then we can, but for now, we'll just be friends, right? Because he found her necklace that he lost, or she lost, and then, also, the dad now, it ended with the Thunder Rolls, but this time, the roles were reversed from the song, so, the daughter wrote, something about, like, don't do the bartender, right? And the dad comes out and he's like, how else would he know this, right? Why would she write that, right? So that was pretty fun, honestly. And she had already deleted his contact in the video too, so I'm curious to see kind of how all that goes, with how does he figure out then, right? Because there's no, oh no, look, right? Like, I'm not hiding anything from you. Just look at my phone, right? I don't have his name or anything. So that'll be kind of cool, But yeah, other than that, guys, I'm officially now going to save that last video for when I get home tonight. That last Pirates. And I did also have another 20-minute video. So I'll post that up here at 3-minute mark. And then, yeah, we'll officially just have a good Monday tomorrow. Obviously, we'll mow my grass, we'll do my trash, mow my grass, and do my trash. That rhymes perfectly. So yeah, it'll just be a really, really good day tomorrow as well. And then Tuesday for my Friday, we got trail cam checks, and some other stuff, the Vicks and all of that. So yeah, it'll definitely be, again, really, really good. And then this weekend, this set of days off, we can do maybe one thing special, honestly, since now I'm back to 4 days a week. So we'll see, what I want to do, and we'll do it. So anyhow, guys, super lush life. So anyhow, guys, let me get dressed, and then we'll have our picnic. Here we go. Hey everyone, your girl is here. So coming to you guys today now. That was obviously 10 seconds. So I wanted to show how extremely clever I was. So obviously the cooler temperatures, right? obviously can be associated with green. Most people think of cool, but how can they be associated with green? Well, it's simple. Obviously, red and green is around Christmas time, right? So whenever it's around Christmas time, red and green is also how the secondary of first thing that comes to mind. So it'd be the second thing that comes to mind for like a color associated with cold, right? So yes, obviously, that's what I decided to do. I have obviously red apples and kind of reddish, right? Apple Jacks. And then obviously there's a red apple and greens, right? So greens are obviously like my sports bra and these bottoms. And the greens were ruined because of the cold. So you don't get as many greens as you would, right? So it's kind of a cool, like everything intertwined, right? Because it's cooler. We lost greens, but it's still greens, right? So obviously Pennsylvania lost a lot. They'll probably have to rely on other states because obviously, again, the frost that we had was just terrible. So welcome back to Pennsylvania, right? Welcome back to Pennsylvania treat. So anyhow, that's officially the gist of my picnic here. And there wasn't any yellows because the yellow obviously was missing for a while. And the actual yellow. So like, for example, when you're watching the news and they show the weather, 70s is usually yellow, right? Like a yellow shade, right? So yeah, a nice little cool way to wrap everything up into a welcome back to Pennsylvania picnic. So, and obviously last Super Lush Life, I didn't do any like, you've gone looking for apples, but they're missing, right? You have the green light to miss them, right? Because, yeah, you're going to have a hard time finding them this year. They're going to be definitely super, super delayed, right? Because of that frost. Yeah. So anyhow, guys, just want to come on and share that. I do think that is pretty clever. So, all right, guys. Nah, I definitely like that initial pick here first. So anyhow, guys, thank you for watching. I'm going to go ahead here and enjoy my picnic. Mr. Bluebird, enjoying my picnic with me. No hummingbirds this time. He was literally just on the ground. Literally right on the other side here. I was gonna take a picture, but he flew back up there. So he's definitely guarding, watching the nest. And it's been about a month since I last checked. So we're gonna check and see if the eggs are there. Just want to show that little update while I'm eating my cereal. Hey everyone, your girl Liz here. So it's now officially noon. I was going to say midnight. No guys, it's now officially noon. I did want to also come on and share. I never shared this morning. But yes, I also did look at some times. Speaking of welcome back to Pennsylvania. So yes, I did look at the best times to go to Lake Erie. And it does say July. Welcome back to Pennsylvania. Right? Until the water temperatures reach about 70 degrees. Welcome back to Pennsylvania. So anyhow, guys, yes, I was thinking maybe like the week after the 4th of July, we'll go up there. So the weekend after that, or my 3 days off, I was thinking about doing that. I think that'd be really, really good. And really get some really, really, really good practice. It'll definitely give almost as much of the ocean as you can get vibes. So that'll be cool. Especially if it's like a lighter chop or, well, I mean, a moderate chop, it probably won't be going out. But yeah, you guys get the point. So that'll be cool. And why was I looking at the new moon again? Well, I probably already knew that what day of the week it was, but I wanted to make sure. It's actually on a Monday next month. So I could try to go maybe on that Wednesday, but I could also go just on that Monday itself. And then it'll be like, what, I mean, I don't know why I'm drawing a blank right now. 12, 11, 10, 9, like 9 hours later, then I have to be home here. to go to work. So I might, if I decide to go, I might try to put in for like June, that Tuesday, June 16th, I think is a Tuesday. Yeah, I'll try to put that in to just come in at like 3, just a little hour later. Because we're doing everything that we can now, in this month. Again, it's not officially June. I just say it's June, okay? So we're doing everything that we can to get super far ahead, and really have everything planned out as to what we're going to do down south this fall for some southern fall foliage, right? So that'll be good, but I just want to come on and also share. I looked at all of that as well. So, and it didn't give me the response that I was hoping for. That's like 5 different times, guys. That is insane. That's like 5 different times I've been wanting to ask like a question, and I think that you would understand it, but you never understand it, guys. Or at least the internet doesn't understand why I'm asking it the way that I'm asking it. And to me, it seems like it would make sense, but they don't give me that kind of response. So anyhow, guys, again, just wanted to come on and do this little 3-minute intro. I will actually watch the rest of those Colorado Rockies highlights. I'm not going to watch any of the Phillies highlights just because they were complete washouts. So, and obviously they are my team, so I don't want those to be, it's not something you want to see, right, of your own team, right? Those washouts. Now, I mean, if I was at that game, I would just have to deal with it. But I didn't go to the Phillies this year. That was my first, that was actually my first ever MLB game. So anyhow, guys, enough of the chit chat. I'll go officially watch that, and then I will brush my teeth here the day, looking, really cute and pearly white. And then, yeah, we'll officially just bang out the rest of the stuff tomorrow. I might actually go check on those bird eggs really quickly. And then, yeah, we'll officially be all ready to roll. So anyhow, guys, I'll talk to you guys soon. Guys, they literally have it to the top. Guys, like, there's, like, no room for my phone anymore. I don't understand, guys. Guys, what the heck? Did you guys just see that? I literally went out there. They have it packed up through the roof. And packed, and I mean, I'm talking packed thoroughly in there, but there's still no eggs. So basically, I just give up on them ever making a nest. I'm half tempted to just tear it out, right? And if they're really determined and really, really, really like, we're going to get this done, maybe they'll just make another nest. But I just don't foresee them doing that. So anyhow, guys, we'll officially go ahead and get going. Just wanted to come on and show that. And if I do decide as well to go to Lake Racestown this week, we could maybe do some practicing there. Probably not, though, but I will definitely take out my trail cam. Or I'm sorry, I will definitely take my GoPro this time and stick it down in there. I think it'd be cool to have, like, have your feet, right? So film your feet, right? And then bring it up out of the water, flip it around, and be like, here I am, right? I think that would be so cool to do that. And actually get some pictures like that, too. That'll be so cool. I'm so excited to do that. That'll be really fun. So, yeah, we'll probably try to do some of those pictures if we go. I'm not really sure which day I'll go, but we'll definitely get some really cool pictures and videos like that. And also, who knows, guys? Maybe those carp, right? Maybe those carp, if they're still in there, which I don't see why they wouldn't be, but if they're still in there, I should try to make them eat my GoPro, right? No, not with it being on the selfie stick. But yeah, that'll be really, really cool to actually, take that down there and put it down, like really see what's down there. It's just a whole bunch of like seaweed and stuff like that. But just because there are chances, right, that somebody could have like, dropped something, right? Hey, who knows? Maybe I might find a lost earring or something. You never know. But yeah, I'm always like afraid that there's going to be something super sharp down there. So once I get out so far, I just kind of do the stingray shuffle. Right? Yeah. I just kind of do the stingray shuffle. So, and then I'm basically there. So, yeah. Anyhow, guys, we'll officially get going though. And I'll talk to you guys I'll try to do one more real quick video before I go into work, and then I'll get this video uploaded before work, and then tonight whenever I come home, guys, 2 down, 2 to go. We're rolling through the week here. Alright, talk to you guys later. And since I just obviously added in my internet history from last night, I wanted to come on and just add in my internet history from my video whenever I obviously was talking about the trees, right? And the differences in the trees, right? And then obviously I cut it out because it was a super long video. So go ahead and add those in. You guys can just see it's weather specific for an area close around here. And then one was just a weird thing that we don't need to get into. So yes. Other than that, though, then, that was pretty much the gist. So, I know I said I would share, so there I shared. Anyhow, I gotta go help my gram. I gotta put up some just wreaths for her so she can sweep the garage, and then officially not actually watch the Colorado Rockies. I'll watch that other girl, her video, for the rest of my remaining time before work. So, anyhow, guys, you guys will see me real quickly, or you might not see me at all, because I'll just want to get this video up and posted. And that's probably what I'll do. So, if there is any more videos, they'll all be in shorts later on tonight. And if there isn't anything big happens tonight, it'll just be, you know, the ending. So, anyhow, guys, thank you again for watching today's video. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.